guys, thank you for checking out this video with me and my mom reviewing our very first restaurant together, and we wanted to let you guys know our thoughts. Now, this is our very first video. It's going to be probably a hot mess, and I'm doing everything on the fly, but I'm going to try to do it like I see people when I watch YouTubers reviewing places that I'm interested in going. So let's start off with the restaurant we're going to be talking about today. It's Sonny'S Restaurant. It's a barbecue place. I have heard people say, I don't like Sonny's, and I've heard people say, oh, Sonny's is the bomb. And I wanted to go check it out. My mom's been wanting to go check it out. And I said, okay, we're going to go visit Sonny's. We just decided at the last minute, and we've got video clips, and I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to show you the food when we go into the restaurant. And just, we're going to talk about that. So we have a couple of questions, and we're going to each answer them. I've got them wrote down. And this is going to get better as I go, because we were just kind of seeing if this is something people want to see. And yeah, so we're going to start it off. And the very first thing I want to talk about is customer service. So I'm going to start off what I say, so then you'll know what to say or think as we're doing it. So I'm not just throwing, because she don't know what. She's like, I just said sit down. We're going to review our Sonny's visit. We went to eat, it was on a Saturday, and we probably will do most of our eating out on Saturday or Sunday, because that's when most people are out. We kind of want to get the whole shebang and see if it's people are eating there, people are not. And I'm so nosy, I want to see what other people are saying. So the first question was customer service. So I want to talk about the waitress. And guys, when you go to a restaurant, the waitress or waiter, can make or break your experience at a restaurant. At least it is for me. And we've already had some of that at the tail end of 2023, but we won't go there. So when the person comes who's taking your order, right off the bat, I know it's a kind of a really hard job. I would not want to do it. I just don't want to feel like I'm being forced to do something that I really don't want to do. And what I mean by that is I need to feel at ease. So the waitress, and we forgot her name. What was her name? I was going to write it down. Was it Keisha? I think it was Keisha or Keandra. But, she was, in my opinion, now this is me, she was very informative, okay? Sometimes when things change or things are different, because me and my mom, we like to eat. You'll find that out really, really quick if you follow us anytime. And we were going to Sonny's because we had heard that they have an all-you-can-eat. Oh, yeah, an all-you-can-eat barbecue selection. And it was pork, chicken, beef, and what was the other one?
The ribs.
Ribs and all that. So you could go in there and you could pay their all you can eat. So we wanted to go check out their all you can eat and see if it was worth the money. And the lady, and I'm just going to say the waitress because I don't remember her name and I don't want to butcher it, because she was really good to me. She was very informative of how it was. Now, we're going to have two different reviews because I had beef and my mom had something else, and she can tell y'all about that. But I ordered the beef all you can eat, and I'll put a video in here probably right here. here now or towards the end. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but you'll see the platter so you can see what's going on. And we're just talking first about the waitress. In my opinion, I give her a 4 point. Well, we're going to do 1 through 10 or 1 through 5. If we did a top 10, I would say she was like an 8.5, and I would give her a 10, but there was just a couple little things that I noticed. But a 10 is going to have to be like exceptional, but an 8.5 is really good in my book. So I'm gonna hand it over to you, and you tell me what you think about the waitress. Do you want to add your input? Don't copy off me, good or bad, what stands out, whatever.
Well, I noticed when we went in that the hostess that seats us was friendlier than a lot of them are. A lot of times they'll just follow me and throw the menu on the table. Your server will be right with you. But she was actually nicer. The waitress was really nice. I was kind of afraid because, yeah. Yeah.
We've had some experience.
But yeah, no, she was really nice. She smiled, and it wasn't a phony smile. She was sincere. Yeah. And she, came back, checked on us. Yeah.
She did, and we're gonna get to, and I know because I'm jumping to some other topics, but she reason why we're gonna talk more about her later, and you'll know what I mean.
And she was knowledgeable about the menu.
Absolutely.
I probably would have given her I don't like 1 to 10, but
I don't either. So this is our first one. We're not trying to judge her. She was good.
Yeah. So maybe, like you said, an 8.
Yeah, 8. And that's a good one. Really, I mean, good. To get a 10, a 10 for me would have to be like, you blew my mind, which I have had some waitresses and waiters do that, blow my mind, like from top to end. And we will get to those, I'm sure. But she was good, in my opinion, and it sounds like she was good in your opinion, and that matters. So that's why we want to always start off, at least that's how I'm going to try to do this, with the customer service when we walk in the door. Do we feel like, okay, yeah, we feel at ease, we feel, welcome, we feel good about what we're doing, we feel positive, those kind of things. Okay, number 2, unless you have something else you want to add?
No.
Okay, is the food, and I want to talk about taste, serving size, especially here. And so I don't know how I'm doing this again with the pictures. Again, I probably will try to put it in so you can see it, but let's start off with serving size. So we have been to Sonny's. So I don't know how I'm doing this again with the pictures. Again, I probably will try to put it in so you can see it, but let's start off with serving size. So we have been to Sonny'S before. This isn't the first time we've ever ate at this restaurant. It's a pick and choose. It's like one of those things where we go once in a while. And the last time we went, which I don't remember is a while ago, I remember they had the best big, humongous pieces of, my battery's trying to die, big pieces of garlic toast, okay? Well, when we made the order, or when I started to ask about the order, the lady right off the bat, the waitress said, hey, the garlic toast is small. And you're probably going to see that up here. I'll pop in a picture for sure. But let me say this. When I walked in and we sat down, I was looking at the menu, and it didn't have the all-you-can-eat for the beef, right? It only had the pork, the chicken, and the ribs and all that, and I knew that. I was like, well, and the prices were pretty steep, okay? So just the entree for the beef was $19.96, but what came with that? I don't even remember. Was it just like a one serving of the chopped or sliced beef, barbecue, the beef meat, and then like a garlic toast, and maybe a side? It was $19 and
2 sides.
Oh, and 2 sides, which is like baked beans, coleslaw, some other stuff. We'll talk about all that. I hope my battery isn't going to die. That'd be terrible. But seriously, I had to ask her about how much was the all-you-can-eat for the beef, because I only wanted the beef. I didn't like the other ones, and I wanted the beef brisket. $10 more. So taste, number 1, exceptional. I loved it. The sizing of it was lovely. I would have gave a very bad review if we had the first garlic toast, because when she said that the toast had gotten smaller, I thought it was like they just went to the smaller toast, but come to find out they just ran out of the bigger toast. And before the end of the night, or end of our meal, they brought us the regular toast. It a lot. And then I will say this, the price, I don't think I will be visiting anytime soon, but when I get a hankering for barbecue and have a little bit of extra cash, I will, because my bill wound up being like $32 with tax. That's a lot for me to pay that. Then I asked for some more beef and some more garlic toast, and got the big toast pieces, and I got some baked beans, and we did order another French fry, but you know, that was like a lot. But you could bring it home. You could get a to-go box, and you could take whatever you ordered, which you couldn't eat. So that was a winner in my book. I'm going to hand it over to you, and you say what you thought on the size, the taste, and anything else that you want to comment on.
Well, I thought the portion size was really good.
Yeah.
I had the sliced pork, because I don't really like the chopped pork there, or anywhere really. I like the sliced pork. Mm-hmm. And so I had that. My sides were French fries and coleslaw always, because I love their coleslaw, and I love French fries because it's the crinkle fries.
Yeah.
And it was a good serving size. You know, the little piece of garlic toast. We usually try to make a sandwich out of our meat, and that's just not big enough for a sandwich or even to fold over or anything like that. The drinks, we both got water, right?
I did get water.
Yeah, I got water. The drinks come in a big, really big glass, and you get refills and everything. But yeah, it's not like you're drinking a little glass and drinking it real quick and having to wait on a refill, because you hardly ever need a refill there.
No, the glasses are huge, and it is extra, and it's like $3 or $4, and I always get water. So when I do these reviews, 90% of the time it's going to be water for me anyway. Now, what was your price for your meal? For the all you can eat. Now this is all you can eat, so you can get as much as you want. I think you told me it was $14.96, and then they added some.
I don't know how much the charge for all you can eat for the pork was. I didn't ask her.
What was your total bill? Do you remember, kind of, sort of, what it was?
I think it was like $24, and then I added a tip onto it.
So like we're doing this the next day, because we were going to do it right there, but I forgot to bring my my stand, and it was just not. Yeah, we couldn't do it.
Just the pork plate by itself, not all you can eat, is like $14.99, and then I didn't get a drink, so the water was free.
So it's almost like $10 more. So like, so you're paying a flat $10 fee probably, I'm thinking, to get the all you can eat. And we did choose to get the all you can eat because we were doing this review. We don't always do that, but you do get the most for your money. For me, with the beef, but if you're trying to watch your portions, you get a lot for the single serving as well.
Yeah, and then I just got another little bit of the sliced pork as a second order, another toast, and another coleslaw. Because
and you brought some of yours home as well. We had a to-go box for sure.
Yeah, that's about the only place I've known all you can eat where you can actually take your stuff when you leave.
Okay, and then the last one I'll talk about, since we've already talked about price, because I was going to add that towards the end, but we already talked about it.
I'm sorry.
No, I did. I started off, I had a little section to do, but like I said, we're just learning. We're going to do this. We're going to get it out here for you guys in case you want to try out Sonny'S Bbq. We're going to tell our tale towards the end if we really liked it or not, and if it's worth the go and the price. But the last thing I'm always going to talk about, and we're going to talk about in every video, is the restrooms, because we will be going to every restroom, whether we need to go or not. I had to go to the restroom before I even sat down to wash my hands, because we had went shopping and I just wanted to wash my hands, and my mom also went later on. Okay, so wonderful experience up until then. Had not gotten my food. When I went in the restrooms, it was really not the cleanest. It wasn't dirty, and it wasn't even the restaurant stuff. It's the people who use the restrooms. The bathroom toilet seat was really nasty. On the one I went in, I had to sit there and mess with it because the other ones were, occupied. And I was like, okay, but I'm not going to knock that for the restaurant because that's not their issue. I don't know when that happened. It could have just happened and I just came in behind these people. But if you go to a bathroom, please wipe up behind yourself. I mean, it's just common sense and sanitary. So I washed my hands. They had a full, the soap was good. The hand thing that was motion detecting was good. It was a little chilly in there for me and a little weird, like the floor when I walked on it kind of was sticky and I was like, I don't know what all that's about. But if I had to rate it, it was not good. But I've seen worse. So what did you think when you went to the bathroom?
It was just kind of messy, just with stuff on the floor, paper towels and stuff
Yeah.
on the floor and things like that. It looked like it would have been clean if it just needed to be picked up.
Right, and like I said, I don't know if they have schedules. They just hadn't cleaned it. But the reason why we want to talk about bathrooms is because some bathrooms are immaculate, and some just, they just ruin the whole restaurant experience. And I won't go back because I feel like that's a real. That's my opinion. I just feel like it's important to have a sanitary bathroom. Okay, is there anything else that stood out that we want to mention before I end our little review here and we kind of give our opinion if we would go back and eat there or not and suggest it to be a good place to go? Did I forget anything?
Well, the overall cleanliness of the restaurant was clean, but it wasn't very crowded. There was hardly anybody there. It was Saturday
Hardly
afternoon,
anybody there. It was, yeah.
So, I mean, just glancing around and looking around, everything looked clean, wiped down, everything. The only complaint I have always about Sonny's, is they have the bottles of the sauce over there for you to pick up. They always feel like they're sticky.
Yeah.
I mean,
They do.
They need to be wiped off with some kind of
wipes or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm going to put in pictures, but they have like rolls of toilet paper because literally that you get messy with barbecue and all that. Paper towel. What did I say? Toilet paper. Not toilet paper, paper towels. See, I'm doing this on the fly, but it's like they prepare you for it, but they just need to get a little bit better,
Yeah, well, years ago, they used to have the little wipes.
Hand wipes,
in the
yeah.
little thing on
I
the
wonder why
table.
people probably took
probably
them. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt for them to like give you a couple when you sit down. I don't know. Cost is cost. Okay, so with that said, first of all, I do have a little thing that I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to say after all our thoughts and our inputs, would you go back and eat there again? And you can use your little thing I got from the Dollar Tree. Or if you don't want to go back there, you can also be honest and say that, because we're being honest. If we don't like it, we're going to tell you, and then you can pick and choose if you want to go there or not. So yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Woo!
Okay, I would eat there again. I'm covered. This has 5 stars. I'm covering it. It's not a 5-star.
Yeah.
It's maybe a 3.5. The food is excellent. I've always, had really good food. I can't remember a time that I've ever had bad food there.
Okay.
But
so you're giving it 4 stars or 3?
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have 3.5 on there, but that's hers.
Yeah, because it's really good. I would go back, not very often because it's a heavy meal. But it's going to take a lot to be a 5-star.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay. And on mine, I would go back there and eat again, and I'm going to give it 3 stars as well. And I mean, we're not going to do this every time. We're just doing this because it's our first review, and I just wanted to use these magnets because I thought they were super cute. 3 stars, and the reason for me, I love the food. I love the portion size. I love the waitress. I love the ambiance. It was a wonderful, cute little, they had renovated it and it looked really nice. It looked kind of looked like a sports bar kind of feel. I didn't like the bathroom, and I did not like that $30 bill of my price range. And I even said that to Mom. I said, I probably won't be eating here again unless it's something like I'm celebrating or whatever. Barbecue is awesome there. The taste is wonderful. I loved it. And I do recommend you try it at least once in your life if you have one close to you. And if you have ate at Sonny's and you liked it or you don't, comment. And that's going to be what we look at. And also, please comment and tell us where you would like us to try our next adventure, our journey, that we can review a restaurant that you're interested in going and checking out, but you haven't because you don't really know what it is, or somewhere you just want us to go to see what our opinion is. Now, we are in Georgia. We're going to try to do it in our area. And if it's somewhere we can get to, we might consider it. And we'll let you know in the next one. And we're going to try to do these at least once a month. But if we don't do it, we'll get there. But we're going to try it out. We'll get better. This is our first one. So with that said, guys, like, share, comment. Let us know if you like this review. It's our honest review. And again, I'm putting in pictures and, you know, making comments as we go, because in the restaurant, it had a lot of music and I could not do it right there because we would have got a copyright. So I'm voicing over some stuff, but I love it. I love this stuff. I've always wanted to do it. I actually wanted to do this a few years back or at least a year back when I first started. It was one of my goals to do this. So now my mom's going to help me, and I think it's going to be fun. And we can use our little magnets, and maybe we'll get some no, we will never go back ones. But in this case, to me, Sonny's was okay. And I'm assuming it's okay for my mom,
yes. Too. I love Sonny's.
All right, guys. Like, share, comment. Again, thank you for watching and hanging out with us. And this is so much fun. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.